Hello and welcome to another edition of the DG Beer Review. Today we're going to be visiting a brewery that I've been meaning to visit for quite a long time. This is out of, I believe, the Massachusetts area, Boston, actually. Clown Shoes Brewing Company, which, if you're a real beer enthusiast, you probably know this brewery very well. I've never reviewed a beer from Clown Shoes. I did a search because I've reviewed so many beers over the years, and 7 years of beer reviews. So I don't know what I've reviewed and what I haven't anymore. I know mostly what I have. I guess I don't want to say for the most part, but the big ones. So this one is Space Cake, which is an American Imperial IPA. So Clown Shoes, we'll get into the brewery in just a bit, but this offering from Clown Shoes comes into us at 9% ABV. We'll serve it in a tulip glass. Clown Shoes was acquired by Massachusetts Bay Brewing in 2017, so just a few years ago. Before that, I guess it was an independent brewer. And I don't believe I had a beer when they were in the independent stage. The brewery was basically started by Greg Berman. He's the founder and CEO of the brand. He brewed this batch of something called Hoppy Feet IPA, which I believe is the most popular beer, their go-to beer, flagship beer of Clown Shoes. He brewed this beer with a fellow Massachusetts brewery called Ipswich Ale. Now, it was really well received around Boston, and then Berman said, hey, I think I can make a business out of this. So what he did was he collaborated with head brewer Dan Lipke, developed some additional beers, with innovative takes on existing styles. It's all about innovation. In its second year, the production more than doubled. It went from 700 barrels produced to 1,500 barrels produced. And in 2011, they began distributing outside of Massachusetts. So you began seeing it filtering in down to New York, and I believe Pennsylvania shortly thereafter. I remember every once in a while in some beer shops, not really mass-produced, but sometimes beer shops would have bottles of this Clown Shoes Hoppy Feet IPA or what have you, and I would see them on the shelves. Never really bought any because they were just always lost in the mix with me. I heard good things about them, but of course they became pretty mass-produced. They hired an artist named Michael Axt, who designed these really goofy labels, really well done labels as well. They're really colorful and a little bit fun, I guess you could say. So very eye-catching. That's what the website for Clown Shoes describes the artwork, and I would definitely agree with that as well. So in 2017, as I mentioned earlier, Clown Shoes was purchased by the Massachusetts Bay Brewing Company, which I believe also does Shipyard. I think it's the same family of beers. So we'll get to this beer now. So there is a little blurb, kind of a fun blurb about the beer, saying, why are Miracle Mike and his dog Bionic being chased by many evil laser beam shooting cupcakes and two giant layer cake motherships? So there's Miracle Mike, and there's the cakes shooting at him. Where's his dog? There's his dog right there, kind of a mechanical dog, if you can see. Hopefully the glare's not too much. Very fun label. I wonder if this comes off. I could just post it on the wall, frame it, that kind of label. It says, because we're straight lunatic fools? Well, maybe, but with a few brain cells remaining, we managed to craft Space Cake Double IPA, utilizing citrusy mosaic hops and immaculate West Coast style malt backbone. Chill out, enjoy some space cake. Dude, chill out, enjoy some space cake. So that's the fun little blurb. The website says it features strong, robust hop aromas, carries through to strong, juicy flavors of tropical citrus. A sweet and strong malt backbone pairs with a subtle booziness to make space cake an approachable dipa for an extraterrestrial odyssey. Uses mosaic and citra hops. I didn't really get much as far as IBUs go, but being that double IPA, we're looking maybe somewhere between 65 and 100. It falls right in the middle of that sweet spot ABV range between 7 and 12%, so this is 9%. And we're just looking for the malts, the really, really hoppy Double IPA. This is probably the style that we've done the most of, or if it's not the most, it's definitely in the top 3 probably of styles that we've done so far. So I'm gonna pour it into this tulip glass. We'll see if we have a West Coasty feel to this, or if it's more of an Eastern Coast beer. I'm having thought that it'll be more of an East Coast looking IPA, so or tasting IPA rather. It does have a very dark amber color to it. There's a lot of stuff going on in this beer. Got a really huge head to it too, so about 3 fingers of a head. As you can see, lots of chewiness to it. So it doesn't look like there's much translucency in what you can see in this beer. So aroma. Not getting that that real effervescent aroma. Definitely getting a little more malty aroma. So I think my prediction is right, that it's a little more in the East Coast range, I would say. Just a hint of that that citrusy smell, kind of that mango fruit smell, but just a very faint hint of it. So let's see if what it lacks in aroma it makes up for in taste. Definitely getting the mango. Big time mango citrus taste. Big bite on the tongue as well. Very, very, very tart. And I'm getting that pine needly taste to it too. So very, very good beer. I think that it's a solid for an East Coast double IPA. Not going to get that knock you out of the ballpark kind of taste that you usually get from a West Coast IPA, but good nonetheless. Definitely a decent taste. On second taste, a little bit of a less bite on the tongue, so I guess my tongue's more in tune to what has been going on with it. A little more of the maltiness, but it does definitely have an all-encompassing feel to it that kind of tastes like a very full beer. So definitely a double IPA. I'm going to go to give a Space Cake from Clown Shoes an 8 out of 10. The look of it, very, very heavy look. Can barely see my hand through it, as you can see. Lots of stuff going on, lots of mango taste, citrusy, definitely a citrus forward beer. Didn't quite get that effervescence that you usually get from the real 10s, I guess, of the double IPA, but a very pleasant taste as well. So decent, solid effort from Clown Shoes. Space Cake, 8 out of 10.